Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. That's right, we're daily.
We're daily.
And then even on Saturday, we have a radio show.
I know.
Shocking.
So it really is daily. It's every single
But
day.
we take off the Sabbath.
Yes, we do, except we do a replay of the radio show.
Okay, so then we don't take it off.
Yeah. We take it off.
We take it off. All right, so what's going on? Next week's Thanksgiving. I think we'll be here, Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah. Are we going to do Wednesday? Are we going to do
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm around.
I'm around too. So if you want to do that, that's cool.
And I'm also going to be here.
Hey, is Thanksgiving going to be on Thursday?
It's always on Thursdays.
Somebody said that one time the Thanksgiving fell on the 28th. I said, how does that work?
Leap year. I'm just kidding. You okay over there, mister? You may cut back on that
I got to stop smoking the pot in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh my God, leap year. That's hilarious. Because isn't it usually the third Thursday of every November?
Yes. Well, no, it's like the fourth.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, because we're the third Thursday, and third Wednesday was already because I had our board meeting.
Isn't this the second Thursday?
No, dude, we're next week.
Are you serious?
Is pretty much it for you got until you got the next week is 3 days, and we're in December.
You're starting to sound like the jerk. Well, the first day we dated, it felt like a week. And then the second day, we only saw each other for a couple hours. So it only felt like 2 days.
I didn't know I sounded like the jerk. That was really rude of you.
No, the jerk, the movie.
Yeah,
that means you made a lot of money in that show. Hey, do you want to see these numbers? You want to go over this stuff over here?
Go ahead. You go first because it'll be faster.
Wow, will it?
Yeah.
Okay, I got nothing to say, really. Look at that.
Closed sales per day in California.
Went down another week.
Used to be 460 to 523 on average.
Right. And then now it's not. Yeah, 453 pending sales. So that's a boost. So
right. Well, they
December.
So the inventory new listings is pretty much the same, but they're not closing because people are afraid, or they were.
Yeah. Even though
show you some new numbers that are different.
Yeah, this number next week will be interesting
because that's last week,
right? Since interest rates have stabilized and gone down a little bit, it'll be interesting to see if that's back up in the 4s or closer to the 5s for next week. 18.8% of the realtors closed a sale last week, and per day, I think.
So 1 in 5, almost.
16.2 entered, and
so you go in your office, you go eeny, meeny, miny.
You got it. You're going to get paid soon, and then 19. So it's still down every single week, except look at this. Now this is just what people think. Some people are a little more positive.
This is worse than it's been in a long time.
No, this is at least a positive number.
No, I mean, but before,
the
actual percentages are way down. They used to be like 19 and 20, and now we're at 10, 9, 14.
You know why?
Yeah,
because so many people just go away on November and December.
Well, not that they've been beat up this whole year. Everybody's been beat
to death.
Yeah, the agents, everybody. You ready to get into some real numbers?
Yeah, those are real numbers.
What I mean, but here's the problem with all of the stuff we talked about. These are, yours is last week. Mine could be where we're looking at statistics from 2 months ago, a month ago. And one of the things you can't really, you have to listen to people and what they're doing right now, because there's a change in the air.
Right.
And we're down on average. Let's see. So mortgage rates for the third week in a row are down. Okay.
Mortgage rates are down for a third week in a row.
Yeah. So according to, and because I am a broker and I do have a license, I can't quote rates, but according to Mortgage News Daily, which is amazing paper, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
30-year fixed rates was averaging 7.45 as of Thursday afternoon.
People just kind of crapped all over. 4?
Yeah, 7.4.
Yeah.
But you can see much better rates than that. You can get the, people to help you with that and buy that rate down more. But I see that it's starting to go that way. I'm really still cautious because we've been here before.
Yeah.
But the gospel person out there, NAR, expects 30-year rates to drop below 7% by the spring season next year, but stay over 6%. Yeah, sure. Well, that's what everybody's saying. They're going to be between 6.1 and 6.8. That's easy. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
So, but one of the things that we've seen a lot of, and I'll get more into some of this, but new home mortgage applications surged 40%, which when you're so far down, 40% is a lot, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But what's unique is for the first time since like 2013, FHA loans raised to 26.3% of the market, which are normally not that. They're usually about 14 to 17%. So they actually, and I think what it is people are stretching their dollar and they need the higher debt to income ratios.
Right.
And the sellers are like, yeah, we'll take the FHA. It doesn't have to be a conventional.
Right.
Because conventional make up 63.6% of all new applications.
This is true.
And VA is 9.8, which is averages usually around 10%.
Right.
But now FHA is up much higher. And I think it's because they're pushing the ratios, right? So on conventional, you can go up to 50%. So every dollar you bring in plus your debt, 50 cents of your dollar you bring in can go towards their mortgage and other debt. On FHA, it's 56%. So, and they look at the first number too. But
that's more than half.
Well, yeah, exactly. VA doesn't have the same debt to income ratio. It's about how much money is left over for the family afterwards.
Gotcha.
I've done it at 73.
Wow.
I've done it at a 63. I've done it really high, but it's not that they can't afford it. There just might be some income we can't count or something else. And that's why, you can push those ratios because it looks at certain things.
Well, and I think this is an interesting number where you said reached highest share of new home applications FHA did since 2013.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember in the last couple of years, everybody's like, can you go conventional?
Right.
Can these people go conventional so I can compete with these people? And well, the rate's higher. Can they go?
Can they do it?
Because FHA overall, yes, you keep the FHA insurance for life unless you refinance.
Unless you finance out of it.
But it is always a lower payment than a conventional loan on average if you look at the numbers overall, because the rates are higher on conventional. Mortgage insurance isn't, and now since FHA dropped the mortgage insurance to 0.55, it can be very close to the conventional mortgage insurance.
Okay.
Right. So on average, if you got good FICO score on conventional, it could be depending on how much you put down, like 3 to 5% could be between 0.19 to 0.46. Right. On average, it just depends.
Yeah. Well, and this FHA since 2013, that's another indicator that you don't have as much competition. So you're not really pushing them to the conventional side.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. That's what I knew that.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting
to me.
FHA
offer.
Yeah, take the FHA offer because it could work.
Right. And for the longest time, people thought, well, FHA requires more. VA requires more. Not necessarily. If it's a health and safety issue, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought of some, we talk about health and safety, and I sent you that video about the beaver, right? And then the guys, hey, hand me the asbestos gloves for the barbecue. I heard it's like, holy cow, they used asbestos in everything.
Well, it was a great insulator.
Right. It just insulated you against being able to breathe the rest of your life.
It just caused lung cancer, right?
No big deal.
No biggie.
All right. So on the average loan size for new homes, is 390,000 to 25 in October, down from 397,550.
Okay.
One of the things I've been reading is that the new home sales people have been dropping their prices to clear inventory.
Just to get them off the books,
right? Yeah. And they also buy down your rate on average to, whatever, at least a point, if not more. So you spend between 20 to 25 grand to help you buy your rate down.
Gotcha.
So if you look at the new home sales, they're at 715,000 units in October, which is up from September of 634,000. What that is an annualized pace.
Gotcha.
Not per month.
Right.
But what is the annualized number?
Yeah.
So home builders, like I said, slashing prices to clear inventory as confidence sunk in November, right? That because what I didn't get into is the builder. Yesterday was National Association of Housing Builder, that their number that came out, and it was at 30. Yeah, it was at NHHB. I don't know if that's NOB, but anyway, builder confidence dropped to 30. Oh, slow down there for a second. Dropped to 34. 34, right? 34. Anything. So at 50. So what that number does is for the next 6 months, how do they think sales are going to be?
Okay.
An index of 50 is neutral. Higher than 50 indicates that home builders view conditions as favorable. Lower than 50 indicates that builders view conditions unfavorable.
So don't build a lot of homes and have standing inventory.
Well, the issue is you got to look at right now. It's different. Rates just dropped in the last 3 weeks.
Right.
This is data from the last month, 2 months. right?
September,
so everything
October.
is always looking backwards.
Right.
By the time it's amazing, everybody hears about it. It's already over.
With.
It's like back in the day, if you were older than 30 or 35, people used to call you on the phone and say, "Hey, I got stocks for you." And Blue Horseshoe loves Anaconda Steel.
Yeah. Well,
what's that from?
Oh, I don't remember the movie.
Wall
was
Street.
it Wall Street?
Yeah. Anyway, and by the time you go in and buy the stock, it's already at the peak and everybody else is selling out. So here's what's happening. You're going to hear that rates have dropped drastically, and it's the time to jump in, and you're going to be behind the 22 people. You're going to be 23rd.
Yep.
You need to stop waiting. Now we're at that tipping point. I see rates, I've read a bunch of stuff this morning and since yesterday looking at different things. And what I'm seeing is we're pretty much there.
Yeah. Don't wait for the papers and the news articles and the internet to be reporting on it for 3 weeks, because it's going to be different.
Well, it's just going to take them forever. They're going to tell you it's bad. And then they're going, oh man, we were wrong. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know realtors, I know loan officers out there that are still in the business have been not crying, but saying, hey, interest rates are doing really well right now.
Right.
And calling their clients. I'm sure you are too.
No, I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
I haven't done a video.
Yeah. No,
I don't even do radio.
Yeah. You don't do much of anything. I think you worked out once. And, you walked up yesterday and got an award.
No, that was actually Craig's award.
Oh,
from the year before. Remember how they say, okay,
that's right.
Yeah. So, Samaritan won. Samaritan
Right.
One, which is Modesto Sunrise Rotary, Modesto Rotary, which they left out Sunrise yesterday.
I know.
And also
but Curtis Grant left out a lot of stuff.
Kiwanis, both of them north and the other one. We won last year. Salvation Army plate number 2, right?
Right.
So there's first and second. Then they ran the numbers this year. We're going to win again, but they threw they didn't write the table numbers down. So they didn't combine all the different groups together yesterday when they were doing the numbers. And that's why they said, this is why we give out awards in 357 days or whatever.
So
they can verify everything and get them right.
It seemed to take them a long time yesterday to get those numbers.
It's hard to find good help.
Well, it is.
And I wasn't done with my stuff, but thanks for taking.
No, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
So yes, we won the award, but I want to go back to the construction side of new stuff. So on the construction side, their home builders and land developers are finding it's hard to finance projects right now. Okay, because of the short-term interest rates, how expensive they are.
Right.
On the consumer side, the large number of prospective buyers, they're sitting on the sidelines. We see that in our industry, in the resale industry, and we're seeing that on the new sell industry.
Right.
That is the reason we're going to have limited inventory going forward on new home sales. Period. I don't want to get into political bullshit that we can talk about all the time about how our government doesn't want this stuff and has not addressed this stuff properly. I guess I just did. And the issue is that we're just going to be in this for a very long time. So what does that mean? House values are going to continue to rise.
Right.
If we drop another 1% in interest rates, that would be almost 2 points, right? 2%.
Right.
Expect that $400,000 house that everybody wants, or I should say don't want right now, to be $525.
Yeah, exactly.
In a few months.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. Or 600. What's that going to do? You're going to have a lot of people sell out and move out of those neighborhoods, and the rates on rentals are going to go up. Everything's going to continue to go up, especially in California. So
what we saw in 22 and early 23.
What about 2020?
I don't like 2020. It's just someone's vision. It's double vision. Who's that?
I have 2020.
Yeah,
I don't. I did have the surgery though.
Did you?
Make my eyes better? Yeah, because I used to be like 200. I couldn't see. You go in there for that LASIK. I did it 20 some years ago, so I need to do it again. And you go in there for the surgery, and you're like, come out, and you're like, holy shit, I can see.
Look, there's things in the world.
Well, first of all, there's plastic covers over your eyes.
Yeah,
and you got to see through the holes. But it was like, wow, what a difference.
Yeah. I bet.
Don't rub your eyes for a couple of days.
See, my eyesight's still fairly well for an old fart.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
You got other issues, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Everything. My teeth are amazing. My gums suck. My gums are amazing. My teeth suck.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I pretty much have today, and it's just stop waiting. If you find the house, like I have one going right now, and these people are like, there's a lot of work that needs to be done in this house. It's like, but it's the price point you got it at is amazing,
right?
So what? In about 6 months, it's going to be worth way more than what you put into it.
And that's exactly what we talk about. You think about the the increased equity and just improving the property itself. Not also to say that time is going to increase your equity position too, because the market's changing. There's going to be lower interest rates, more people going in, home values are going up. So you get the best of both worlds. Do the work yourself, or save some money and have someone else come and do it if you're not very handy.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Allman Brothers getting sued?
No, what they do?
they sold a piece of property, and they gave them limited time to view it, and they could have access to certain rooms and certain things of the house. And I guess under California law, if that's the case, it automatically gets extended. Like if something new comes up when you're able to get into those,
it's called discovery.
Yeah, it extends it by a few days.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out, in those extra rooms, one of them had water damage and other stuff. And so instead of letting them out of the contract, they kept their deposit.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
the Allman Brothers.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was a TikTok. It has to be real.
That's
so I would check into
ludicrous.
Yeah. Well, that just gets the whole thing about when people don't want you to see certain rooms, maybe you cancel that contract.
Exactly.
If sellers aren't going to work with you, we're not in that market where you just take it anymore. We're in that market where people still work. It's going to get to the market again.
Right.
So if you have an issue like that, just disclose the damn issue and have somebody bid the house the way they want it so they can fix it.
Yeah, and I'm sure the Allman Brothers probably could have fixed it prior to.
I don't know. It's expensive estate, and what the heck?
Well, yeah. That's because Greg died a long time ago.
I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who it was. So they said Allman Brothers. It's like, huh?
Yeah.
Are they the ones that do almonds?
Yeah, they invented them. Those six brothers.
We're dragging on today.
I know. Have a great day, guys. Yes. Wonderful weekend, and listen to us tomorrow. We're interviewing
the guy from Orange County regarding commercial properties and what's going on in the commercial market is a buster boom.
Is that Ben Reinberg?
I think it is Ben Reinberg of Alliance.
Commercial stuff. Interesting stuff.
Yep. We'll see. We'll talk about it.
We will.
All right. Check it out. And if you have any questions, reach out to Mike or myself. Best way to do for me is just I'm Ed Parcaut everywhere. Message me or call me. You can get hold of Mike. I don't know. Go to the bars. You'll find him.
One of them. Just pick one.
Yeah.
Usually I'm there.
Well, today we're going to be where? Anyway, so what's the best way to reach you, Mike?
209-968-5633. That is 209-968-5633.
I think Mike McClanahan slept in today. He didn't make a comment.
No, he's probably just laughing his ass off right now. Can't reach the keyboard.
All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching.
And watching.
All right. Bye.